Welcome back, everybody. Another of the Orchard series. Today is a miserable rainy morning, but you know, it's not going to plant itself. And what is it, you ask? That's right, it is the grape trellis and grapevine system I'm putting in. So as you can see, I had some help with some friends the other day. I set these posts. They're really long. They're going to get cut back short, but set the posts, you know, set them in concrete with a taper at the top to keep the moisture off. Gravel base, did it kind of textbook the right way as far as I know. And then right here you can see I've planted in between the posts, planted on this side, the near side, these little tiny twigs sticking out of the ground are Concord seedless grapes, which look like they're going to do all right, I hope. Some of them that were put in about a week ago, because they were our first shipment that came in, have already started blossoming out. It's been very rainy, very sunny the last week, so I hope that it keeps up. Maybe the rain lets up and we go back to the sun for a bit, and hopefully they'll take off and thrive. Natural grapevines grow like crazy in this area, and the area that I'm living in the Hudson Valley is actually pretty famous for growing wine. And my soil is very similar to soils that are about 10 miles down the road where there's a famous wine trail, effectively. So as you can see, I've got them all planted in. Probably should uncover the tag so I can find that later in the future, but you know, there we go. That's the Concords. This next row over here, pardon the quick cam and the quick pan, over here, this row of 4 plants are Pink Reliance seedless grapes. So I've never had one, but they look pretty good from the description, and they're supposed to be fairly cold hardy. I live in zone 6A for agricultural purposes, so I'm hoping they'll do all right here. I just put those in literally just now, all muddy still. I'm digging in the trenches. And then the last thing I got to go plant, which I need to, you know, set up some trellis spacing and things like that for, are over here, and I'll just show you a quick view of this because it's a little more alien than what you normally find. Right here, those lovely green little plants are Arctic Kiwi, or you know, the Chinese gooseberry originally, I think was the name. And what you'll see is this one's special because it's labeled, it's a male kiwi, and much like anything in nature, or most things in nature, you need males and females for good pollination. And so specifically you need 1 male to every 8 or so female plants for kiwis. So anyway, I've got 5 females and 1 male, so I'm going to go set up a place to plant those. I'm going to plant those today, and then I'll have to put the trellis in after the fact because I need to order some more posts, which I'll go do later today. And I have another 7 cherry trees to try to put in the ground today, which are sitting way over there in the center of the frame in those buckets. They've been watering themselves in, you know, for the last several hours, just getting the roots good and wet so I can put them in the ground. But I have to do a fair bit of ground movement with the excavator, where they had piled some material up kind of right where I want to plant those trees, so I got to go remove all that material and get those planted. Anyway, that's what's going on here. Very busy day at the orchard over here. You can see in the distance, the further off trees are the stone fruit. The couple that are, you know, center of frame closer right here, these are some of the cherry trees that I planted about 2 weeks ago. Nothing really much to follow up on these, other than it looks like they're budding out, which is good. So hopefully they'll take. As you can see, got little buds just starting. So I think these guys are going to be okay. Let's go over here and look at another one of the cherry trees that was pruned to just a whip, which means a single stick, no side branches or anything. This one has already started to do some leaf out, which is really nice. So hopefully I can get some good branching going on that one. Continuing along, this is one of the plums, I believe, from memory. Yep, it's a superior plum. As you can see, it's actually got flowers on it already, which is funny because we will not be getting plums from this little guy this year. I want them to concentrate on putting out good roots. The other cherries and plums are just starting to break dormancy. They're much less interesting to look at. You know, in this particular one, you can see just a slight bit of swelling at the tips. Maybe that one you can see a little better in camera, sorry for pointing. But you can see that little red nub. Anyway, that's what's going on here today. I got some more cherry trees to plant. I got those kiwis to put in. All in all, I think this spring I'll have put in something like 75 trees, and that's not even counting the other ornamentals I'm doing for decorative purposes for the house, which sits over there for frame of reference. Yeah, this is just for agricultural interest and biodiversity, and I happen to like all the things I planted for fruit. So, all right, stay with me if you like watching these videos. Click like and subscribe. If you're new, feel free to share this channel with your friends. And thank you again for watching. Bye, everybody.